Hi guys, it's officially summer and you know what that means? It means that I'm gonna show you my summer wardrobe and I'm gonna show you the essentials that make my wardrobe actually work. So let's talk about my essential Sésane picks and some other amazing brands that really make my wardrobe stand out and be perfect for my summer adventures. And as per usual, don't forget to check my description box and the first pinned comment to find the links to the pieces I mentioned, but also some amazing discount codes and exclusive discounted links. All right, let's go. So basically in this video, I'm going to show you my summer capsule from Sésane and other brands. But first off, for those of you who are not familiar with the concept of a summer capsule wardrobe is a small curated collection of versatile, timeless pieces that you can mix and match all season. It's all about dressing with intention and embracing quality over quantity. And why it works is that it is practical, stylish, and sustainable. Practical because fewer pieces make outfit planning a lot easier for you. Stylish because everything fits well together and within your personal style palette. And sustainable because you choose better, you buy less, and finally, you reuse a lot of the things that you bought from previous years. And now let's briefly introduce what my summer aesthetic is, which is, well, I would say my year-round aesthetic. And the aesthetic you choose actually informs every piece in your wardrobe. And mine, for example, is definitely French-inspired, very feminine, floral and colorful, with a little bit of bohemian. And without forgetting the playfulness and flirtiness. And you will see that this aesthetic accompanies all of my purchasing decisions for my capsule collection, whether it is from Sésane or other brands, and also my choice of brands itself. So speaking about the brands that we're going to see in these capsules: Sésane, Paris, Petite Studio, de Petite, and there are some more for the winter and spring, but not really in the summer. And now let me show you my Sésane picks, my Sésane summer capsule. Make sure that you stay tuned until the end to see the other amazing brands as well, because they're not just Sésane in the world, and every piece from these other brands complement perfectly what Sésane cannot give me. There's a piece missing, and it is a dress because it's been altered right now. The first piece I'm going to show you is this wonderful dress. It is a maxi dress. As you can see, it is plated and kind of silky to the touch, although it is absolutely not silk. And the little detail of the straps that is a little bit more bohemian takes away from the seriousness of this dress. This is a dress I got married in at the town hall, and I chose it for a specific reason. This is a dress that I can wear in the summer for special occasions, so I could use it again. I would hate for my wardrobe to have something that I only use once in a lifetime, and that's why I made this choice. I know that at the moment in the archives you have a green version of it. This dress is light and breezy, it fits just so perfectly, it makes you really dreamy if you accessorize it the right way. It's simple and yet so elegant in an understated way. This is why I chose it. The neckline, the detail of the straps, the pleating, and the flowiness of the dress really makes it perfect for occasion wear. And something else that is a staple in my wardrobe, and it should be a staple in your wardrobe as well, is definitely the Sésane Pipa dress. These are two maxi dresses that I have. First one I bought off of Vinted, second one I actually bought on the Sésane website. And I have a complete review of the Pipa dress that you can find in this video here. I'm also going to link it in the description box down below. I suggest you to check it out because I talk about the long dresses and short Pipa dresses. I find it such a staple in the wardrobe because it's so easy to style and so comfortable. It is a cotton-based blend, but it is also very elastic and very feminine. It's not just a classic t-shirt dress. It's something that is form-fitting but also very comfortable, and it has two slits on two sides of your legs, the knot on the waistline, so it makes it really elevated and super comfortable for traveling as well. I bring my Pipa dresses to all my trips in the summer, even the weekend trips, because it's so easy to wear for the day, but also dress up for the night. You just need to accessorize it, and it fits perfectly a mid-size and curvy body. This is an older collection of older pieces, but they do have these kind of dresses that are more colorful with pattern for occasions, and occasions you can belt it or you can leave it like this. My short Pipa dress is this color. It is wonderful, and mind you, the Pipa short dress, it's really a mini dress to the point that now that I've gained a little bit of weight, my normal size has become a little bit shorter because well, my butt cheeks are just higher and rounder, right? So I recommend sizing up, or alternatively I use this as my beach or pool cover up, and it works just perfectly. Well, you can see how all of these pieces are really versatile, but now let's talk about something that you can mix and match. So not just dresses, but also pieces that you can mix and match with either Sésane pieces or other brands. And let's start from the pants. These are like classic wide leg trousers that Sésane has in all of their limited edition collections, and they may not be 100% cotton and just a cotton blend, but most of the material is actually cotton, so very breathable material. And I highly recommend these ones that are patterned because they're definitely different. I know that this summer they had something that had pattern only at the bottom of the trouser, which is also a very nice. And these two are actually from the Sésane collection in collaboration with Farm Rio. I hope they bring this back. You can find it on the second-hand market. And I have to say, one of these two is the Tiago pant. And for my body type, the only time where I would actually wear something that is as wide leg and straight, because it's really tight on the waistline as well, but it's also slightly cropped, so it balances out my proportions a little bit better, or something form-fitting on top makes it work a lot better with my body, but definitely not for temperatures that are 25 up, because it's going to be too hot. At least it is for me. And actually in the same collection, we can tell that this was my favorite collection. They had the top that you can wear with the pants to make it look like a jumpsuit, and also the malia skirt. And these two can also go together, and everyone believes that they're actually a dress when they're not. But you can also totally wear these separate. You can wear this with a very simple t-shirt, jeans, denim, shorts, or any kind of other very plain shorts or skirt, and it will look really good as well. And what I love about these tops from Sésane, I don't know if you can tell, but they have this little button here that you can wrap your bra straps in, and then you can wear it off the shoulder as well. But I definitely recommend getting the malia skirt. They have the malia skirt every spring, every summer that you can imagine, because it's a mini skirt, but it's straight and it is quite tight fitting, I would say. But for my taste, not too revealing, it's just very elegant and very light and breezy with the cotton. As you can see, I have another one with another print here, so I told you that I really love the malia skirt. And as you can see from the B-rolls, I really worn these pieces in a variety of ways, always styling them with other pieces that I have in my wardrobe, and they are so functional and match each other so well. Now, something else from a very past collection that I highly recommend you find in the secondhand market is this kind of silk, 100% silk blouse from Sésane. And this is just so pretty with the embroidery. You know, it has a little bit of bohemian without doing too much. It is very feminine, it is very light, and I wish Sésane brought this back. And also this piece that I have here, it is my favorite in terms of pattern. It's not my favorite in terms of cut. So a wallet type of skirt. I believe they don't do this anymore, but you can definitely find it in the secondhand market. But let's talk about the Sésane shorts, because this is also a favorite category of mine for the summer. Just simply because it's a very versatile kind of piece that will get you through the week, you know, and then you can dress up a little bit more when you go out. when you go out in the weekend. I have 3 pairs to show you, and 2 of them are actually still on Sézane's production, but maybe not in the same pattern. So this one is actually the one that they discontinued. This is an archive find, and I can't remember the name of the model anymore, but yeah, you can just see it and search for it. And the reason why I love this one is that it is a very sexy cut and it's very high-waisted, so it will definitely be form-fitting for you, but it's also simple and playful with the little prints that it has. Now this is the Rome short and this is the Wallace short. I love both of them equally. For me, it is definitely super difficult to find shorts that are actually good for my body type, but if you're like me, very curvy on your hips area and maybe an hourglass and a mid-size, the Rome shorts are definitely some of the best that Sésane makes, along with the Wallace shorts. These are from this year's collection, by the way. The only short that you should avoid unless you have a very straight body type is the Dea. I have 2 more categories and a capsule from Sésane to show you, and then we're going to move on to the other amazing brands. I have few pieces, but they are chef's kiss and I really want you to stay for them, so let's move on. Skirts. You already know I love skirts from Sésane. This is what made me fall in love with Sésane, and here I have this model. I have more of this model for the winter, and I see that everyone is selling this model vintage. I think that they see it as outdated style, but definitely not on me. It still fits my aesthetic really perfectly, so I highly recommend you to give it a look. And this is also like an older model that Sésane doesn't do anymore, and it's the Noir skirt. So this actually has integrated shorts underneath it, and I have 2 of them, as you can see, and it's so light and breezy and flowy. It actually works super well if you're a little bit curvier or if you're more on the mid-size to plus size, for example, as a mini skirt. Sésane, if you're watching this, please bring this model back, even in other patterns or even in a plain form. It's just a model that we love. Now let's talk about the Sésane t-shirts. I have 4 here. I sold all of my other Sésane t-shirts and blouses actually, just because I rediscovered with my new 41-year-old body that what suits the best on me is actually tight-fitting tops. So for this reason, I highly recommend you the Amara t-shirt. I have it in brown and I have it in this amazing print as well. This is an older model which I really love from Sésane, and it has this details on the neckline and can be worn in 2 ways. So you can wear it with a low neckline, or you can reverse it and actually wear it with a low back and higher neckline. And this is what I love so much about this model. I have 2 colors, and of course I cherish them in my collection as well. Now, if temperatures drop a little in the night, I have 2 Sésane cardigans that are 100% cotton, but I would only recommend you one, which is this one, the Reuben. I've worn it endlessly. They still have it. I think that they do it in only 2 colors now, but it's definitely something super elegant and very timeless to add to your wardrobe. If you like this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it's really important for the algorithm to understand that my content is well made and interesting, and it's completely free for you. So is a subscription, by the way, and it really goes a long way to help me grow my channel and keep going and providing you free content, because only 1% of YouTube channels actually make it to grow. And I would really love to be in that 1%, so help me out. Now, as you can see, this is going to go a little bit faster, but bear in mind that I have some pieces that are in the wash right now. So I'm missing a dress, I have one of my dresses on, and I'm also missing a blouse. So the brands I want to introduce you to, and that really complement perfectly this French style or Parisian style wardrobe for the summer, are Petite Studio, Rouge, Paris, and de Petit O. Now let's start from Petite Studio because I am wearing one of their dresses, and this is a new to me brand that I featured in this video right here. All about the 3 tips to achieve the French girl summer look. I highly recommend you to watch it next. Very good one. And it's such a nice surprise for me to discover Petite Studio. I've always liked their style, but I really didn't define myself as a petite like ever, not even in middle school, you know what I mean? But the good news is that if you're 172 like me, and if you have my weight, then you're definitely gonna fit the biggest size in Petite Studio unique sizing. Petite Studio is a slow fashion brand that is based in NYC and produces in their proprietary atelier in China, and they produce such stunning and high quality pieces. Like this dress, for example, which is normally a very elegant dress that I introduced in the video and that you will see appear right now. I decided to dress it down with this t-shirt that I have. Definitely not for everyone, but definitely for me, because now I can wear this very feminine piece for everyday use without needing to be all out. I just chuck in my normal sandals and my t-shirt and I can wear it anyway. They use these very high qualities and breathable natural fibers. This is viscose, but I also have cotton, I have lyocell. Everything is really well made, from the design to the lining and the cuts and the dresses and all of their pieces. They're really elevated in designs, and I don't know, I just really love this brand. It has a clear French flair, very feminine and chic. And I also have a jumpsuit from them from their summer collection. Is this one, which I highly recommend. It exists in 2 colors, and here's why. Listen, hear me out, because I know that I'm not the only one who has this anatomical problem of having underarms fat here. Even when I was at my thinnest, that is 10 kilograms less than I am now, this was always here. As an adolescent, was always here. You know, it's just the way I'm shaped. And there's nothing I can do about it, right? But this cut, this is magic because it allows you to still wear something sleeveless, but the way it's cut, it covers this part perfectly and you cannot see it. So I highly recommend this, and plus it has such a good sturdy quality. Perfect piece for work that you can dress up and dress down if you're going straight to your after work event, for example. And then I have a dress from Petite Studio, which I love so much. It's such a head turner, kid you not. So many people actually stop me in the street to ask me where my dress is from. It's in the wash now, but you will see it here. Another piece that I've been loving for the summer is definitely this jumpsuit from de Petit O. It's actually a very fun, creative and colorful brand in France, and this is just so well made and so chic. I absolutely love the details of the patterns. I mean, if this is not romantic, I don't know what it is. And it has these little details that make the whole difference, like for example a button here, and it has pockets as well, and it just the slightly puffy sleeves, everything just fits so perfectly. This little detail in the back is just so great. Another brand I recently talked to you about is Rouge. I'm not a fan of everything Rouge. This kind of little dress, it is a Parisian staple. I'm not going to talk about it in so many details because I've already reviewed Rouge and everything I have from Rouge in this video right here. But just so you know, I also have a wonderful blouse that's made in 100% cotton, and even if it's cropped, it's really staying with me this summer and I love wearing it. It's not here because it's in the wash now. I highly recommend you check it out and you understand what is worth it and what's not. Even though viscose is not a material that I really love, but if there is a season to wear viscose, it would definitely be the summer. And Rouge viscose is actually not so bad, and 100% cotton from Rouge, pretty safe. Another brand that I really love is SEZANE Paris, and I highly suggest you try their flare pants once again. Past 25 degrees. I'm not gonna wear long pants, but these are like a cloud, like a glove on your body. They're super comfortable and they accompany you from in a range of activity that can be going out or that can be staying in as loungewear, or also even sports because they're this stretchy material. Another thing that I really love from Easy Paris, and it's in my summer wardrobe, is definitely their bikinis. I love their bikinis. And also their bodysuit. Like this one, for example. I have a lot of their bodysuits with long sleeves. For the summer, I only have this one, but I highly recommend you check it out because this is 96% cotton and it's still very nicely made and nicely cut. And of course, in order for you to make this wardrobe functional, you need the right accessories. And I've been loving my Sésane raffia bag this summer, but definitely in general, an even better investment for a capsule summer wardrobe are the Maison Ronceau bags. I've been loving my Petite Studio in Terre de Sienne Grenet, which is a stunning color for the summer, and this is why I love Maison Ronceau so much, because they have such a huge selection of colors that really you can find something that becomes your staple all throughout the summer and goes well with every piece of your wardrobe. But also the Mona bag is amazing. I have an affiliate link that is in my description box and gives you the possibility to have a 5% off. You will only see it at checkout on top of the order now button and not before that, but only if you click through this link and you purchase from this link, the discount will be applied. And it is also valuable anytime they have, in general, sales on their website. And of course, let's not forget jewelry. Now, the trendiest pieces, I've currently been making them on my own, but in general, I would say for any capsule and any timeless wardrobe, my brand of choice is Linear. I have a discount code for you, it's in the description box. And Linear just makes this jewelry that is so stunning. It is always elevated. It is amazing materials and amazing designs that will never fail, that will never be just on trend. This is the definition of timeless piece, which actually the wardrobe isn't completely timeless, but jewelry, like Linear jewelry, definitely is. And it helps me so much with styling my outfits and just creating something really cohesive. Don't forget to tell me what your summer essentials are in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Watch these videos next.